Hi, I'm Gozi Okure. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, you're welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment for me below saying I subscribed, and I'll be so glad to connect with you. Now, in our last video, we discussed the consumer mindset, and we said that it's not the best of mindset because it's that mindset that inspires people to spend everything they earn on consumer items. Okay. Today, we want to discuss another mindset known as the abundance mindset. Now, before I go into the video proper, I want to tell you a story, okay? Now, a couple of years back, I lived in a particular nation in South America. Now, this nation at the time began to go through so much economic crisis. I saw a lot of poverty, a lot of lack, and a lot of sufferings. Now, back home, at the home front, things were not so rosy. Money was not free flowing, and our first daughter was to enter into college. So somehow I began to listen to teachings on wealth creation. Now, there was a particular school of wealth creation in Kenya that that were giving the testimonies, the stories of their graduates, and I listened to a lot of them tell a lot of inspiring stories of grass to grace. Okay. Now, one of the stories stuck with me. It was the story of a young girl who studied law in UK. At the end of her studies, she said she got a very beautiful job in UK. Now, this girl said that she knew nothing about money other than to spend it. So she will get her fine salary, her beautiful salary, and she will spend everything. She said she lived the champagne life, bought expensive clothes, expensive shoes, and attended parties. She said she could take off from UK, come for a party in Kenya, and go back to be in the office on Monday. So she was spending her money recklessly. Now, a time came when she decided to go back to her home country of Kenya. She said she got there, applied for a job, and got a job, and what the firm in Kenya was to pay her was less than 10% of what she was earning in the firm in UK, taking into consideration the exchange rate. Okay, so she said she didn't have any savings and she didn't even have money to rent an apartment, so she shared her mother's bedroom with her. That was how it was until one young man in her workplace began to teach her, the principles of wealth creation, and she eventually ended in the school of wealth creation from where she told her story. Now, another day, while I was still going through YouTube, still learning, on wealth creation, I saw a video that was titled The Laws of Money. I got interested, clicked on it, and had one of the most beautiful stories ever. Now, the man of God, the person that told this story, was a pastor, and he said that he pastored a large church, and that he had every month they were able to get about $40,000 from the offerings and donations of the people. But he said that before the next month will come, the church account will be in red. They would have spent everything. So one day, he said, he was studying and praying, and the Lord told him that he was a lazy and wicked servant. He couldn't understand it because according to him, he said he worked for 18 hours in a day. Why am I lazy? So it was revealed to him that he was lazy because he had not taken the time to learn how to manage his funds, how to manage his resources well. And that was an eye-opener. He said that he began to learn about money. Okay, he began to study and to learn about money, and then he discovered the laws that governs the flow of money. And he said within 10 months from the time he got the revelation on the laws of money, he was able to create to save $1 million. Okay, he was able to save $1 million. Now, you will see that the common denominator between this man, the pastor, and the young lawyer that spent all her money, the common denominator between the two of them is knowledge. Both of them gained knowledge on the laws of money, and they were able to create wealth. They were able to save. Now, that is very impressive. Now, according to Mr. Waitaka Gatumia. Mr. Waitaka Gatumia is the CEO of Centonomy. Centonomy actually is the name of the School of Wealth Creation in Kenya. So their CEO said that the abundance mindset is one that is willing to learn and to grow. The abundance mindset is marked, okay, by the ability to learn and to grow in our finances, okay? That a person who has abundance mindset is a person who is willing to learn and to grow in his finances, okay? So that is the hallmark of the abundance mindset, ability to learn and to grow in our finances. Now, having said that, I want you to join me now as we discuss a few other indicators of the abundance mindset, because this is the mindset that we should all have instead of the consumer mindset. Okay, so what are some of the indicators of the abundance mindset? As we have already said earlier, the first indicator of the abundance mindset is that they are knowledge oriented. Now, anybody you see that has an abundance mindset, you can be sure that this person is knowledge oriented. This person, in spite of the fact that he's a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, a teacher, a pastor, whatever their profession is, they are minded, okay? They are interested in learning about money and how money is created, okay? They are willing to read good books on wealth creation. They are willing to listen to audios. They are willing to, even when they commute from city to city in their cars, instead of listening to one random music or radio station, they go with their tapes, they go with their audio tapes on wealth creation, and because they keep learning, they keep earning. Because your learning, when it comes to money, is what enhances your earning. As I have said in my previous videos, that financial literacy will of necessity precede financial freedom. You must learn about money and how it is created before you can create it, okay? So that's the first indicator of people who have the that have the abundance mindset. Now, the next indicator of the people with an abundance mindset is that they are disciplined. They are disciplined. It takes a lot of discipline to learn a thing and to implement it. And that's what people with abundance mindset do. It takes a lot of discipline, okay, to learn a thing and to implement it. A person with abundance mindset can be likened to athletes preparing for the Olympic Games. Now, if you see anybody preparing to win a gold medal in the Olympic Games, they usually start preparing years before the Olympic Games start. Years before the Olympic Games starts, they will wake up very early in the morning. They will do the necessary exercises. They will do the necessary discipline. And, it doesn't matter whether they feel like doing it or they don't feel. They just go ahead and do it. And they are disciplined with what they eat. They don't just eat anything because they want to keep shape. They want to be in shape to be able to win their medal. That's how it is also with the person who wants to create wealth. He doesn't just take any form of information into his mind. He understands that whatever goes into your mind, it has a way of affecting or influencing your output. So they don't put just anything into their minds. They try to learn the things that will enhance their wealth creation. Now, the next thing is that they postpone gratification. People who have the abundance mindset, they have a way of postponing gratification. They see a beautiful car they want to buy, they postpone the gratification. Instead of buying the car, they go to invest their money, and then as their investments begin to yield dividends, they can now go ahead and buy those things. They can look at things they want right now, but they will say no. They'll postpone that gratification. That is another indicator of people who have abundance mindset. Now, the next thing is that they try out things, okay? They try out things. A person who has abundance mindset is not limited by fear. It doesn't get paralyzed by fear. They take action. They try things. They could try and fail. They are not afraid of failing because they know that failure is the mother of success. They keep trying. They know that you can't succeed in anything you have not started. So they go out, they try things. They could fail severally, but then when they succeed once, it will wipe away all the pains of the various failings, okay? So, and they are not addicted to comfort zone. There are so many people who are addicted to comfort zone, but these ones, they go out there, whether they feel like doing it or not, they just go out and try things until they're able to succeed, okay? So those are some of the indicators, just a few indicators of the of the abundance mindset, and I want to encourage you to do what they do. I want to encourage you to begin to read and begin to study on wealth creation. You can hardly succeed in wealth. You cannot create wealth if you are ignorant about the way wealth is created. Okay, everybody who has abundant mindset understands that what keeps men poor is what they don't know about money, so they go out and learn. Okay, I want to encourage you, just check the description box of this video. You will see the link to my author's page in Amazon. I have a book that is particularly good, a book titled The Gold in My Garden. I used that book to explain in details the laws of money. You will love that book. Okay, so just get it and read. And thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful video. I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. And please, 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 I want to encourage you to share this link with somebody. If you know anybody in your life, there is somebody in your life who is just like that girl I told the story, the young girl that was spending everything, a young girl who was living the champagne life, spending everything she earned. You know somebody like that? Send her the link to this video. As she watches this video, she will get to know that money is planned for. Okay, thank you so much once again, and until I come your way next time, keep thriving.